Saudi Arabia performed the first real miracle of the Qatar 2022 World Cup by defeating competition favorites Argentina. Messi had opened the scoring just 10 minutes in with a cool penalty, and as Argentina put the ball in the net 3 more times before the halftime whistle, with everyone being ruled out for an offside, it was looking like one-way traffic. If you like football videos, like and subscribe for more. This is Lionel Messi's last chance, and he's not off to a good start. Messi's saga is one of the main stories of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. He is considered one of the best soccer players of all time. His career with FC Barcelona has been record-breaking. That said, it was far from a vintage performance from Argentina, ultimately punished when Salah Al-Shahri latched onto a long ball and lashed a left foot shot into the far corner of Emi Martinez's goal. And yet, he has never been able to win a World Cup with his native Argentina. The story of Messi is often told as that of a child prodigy who rose meteorically up the ranks of Barcelona in Spain. But the lesser-known saga is that of Messi as a young immigrant who yearned to go back home. Messi was raised in the 90s in the rural province of Santa Fe, Argentina's version of the Midwest. He was brilliant on the field even as a child, but grappled with serious health problems, a hormonal growth deficiency. His family, his dad worked at a steel mill, mother cleaned homes, could not afford treatment. As Argentina spiraled into a severe economic depression, Messi and his father emigrated, along with hundreds of thousands of other Argentines. When a high ball came to him, Salem Al-Dawsari, facing the goal from the left, seemed to have no chance. He then did a roulette that took him further away, leaving the goal to his right. But in an instant, Al-Dawsari turned, taking 2 Argentine defenders out of the equation. A shot with his right foot beckoned, but there were still some Argentine bodies in the way. Al-Dawsari took a touch that took him away from Rodrigo de Paul, and then unleashed a rocket past the despairing diving Leandro Paredes that touched the fingertips of Emilio Martinez before nestling into the far corner. Al-Dawsari reeled away in celebration, joy, and disbelief in equal measure. The large contingent of Saudi fans having crossed the border into Qatar and making the majority of the 88,000-strong crowd at the Lusail Stadium was roaring. Argentina looked devastated. This was something they had, in all probability, never thought of. This was not the way the game was supposed to pan out for them. After all, Argentina had come to the World Cup on the back of a 36-match unbeaten streak. Messi's 5th World Cup was supposed to be his crowning moment. Instead, it seems the ghost of Russia continued to haunt them. Then, they had opened with a 1-1 draw against Iceland, where Messi missed a penalty before being drubbed 3-0 by Croatia. A win against Nigeria took them through to the knockouts, where they were knocked out by eventual champions France. It was the first time Argentina had lost a World Cup game to an Asian team. Perf-Renard's Saudis also became the first non-European team to win against the Albiceleste since Cameroon in 1990. Such was their achievement that it had left Renard at a loss for words. "Congratulations to these fantastic players," said Frenchman Renard, apparently still trying to digest the result that will apparently go down as one of the greatest upsets in World Cup history. "The stars aligned for us. They came here without losing 36 games. They're South American champions. They have an amazing player in Messi. But this is football, and crazy things can happen." This is a record of Argentina's results at the FIFA World Cup. Argentina is one of the most successful national football teams in the world, having won 2 World Cups in 1978 and 1986. Argentina has been runners-up 3 times, in 1930, 1990, and 2014. In 19 World Cup tournaments, Argentina had 47 victories in 82 matches. The team was present in all but 4 of the World Cups, being behind only Brazil and Germany in a number of appearances, with the 2022 edition included to be played. Argentina has also won the Copa America 15 times, the highest amount, tied with Uruguay. Moreover, Argentina has also won the Confederations Cup and the gold medal at the 2004 and 2008 Olympic football tournaments. Prior to that, Argentina won 2 silver medals in the 1928 and 1996 editions. On other levels of international competition, Argentina has won the U20 World Cup 6 times, the U17 World Cup is the only FIFA international competition yet to be won by Argentina. The tournament was originally organized by and held in Saudi Arabia, contested in 1992 and 1995 by the Saudi national side and some continental champions. Disputed as the King Fahd Cup, Confederations Winners' Cup, or Intercontinental Championship, in honor of the then Saudi ruler, who organized the tournament with his country's federation. In Spain, Messi received the best soccer education a young boy could hope for at FC Barca's legendary academy, La Masia. As he began racking up the trophies, titles, and cups for Barca's professional team, he also chose to play with Argentina's national team. This was a pivotal moment in his career. Spain wanted him to join their ranks, but he refused. He has often spoken of the homesickness he felt for Argentina and how fervently he dreamt of returning to put on the blue and white jersey at international competitions. It's romantic, but anyone who has left home knows going back after a long time away is complicated. For years, Messi's performance with the Argentina national team was nothing short of tragic. And the worse he played, the angrier people back home got. Fans demanded to know, why did he perform so well for Barca in Europe, but so poorly for Argentina? There's a whole cottage industry of theorists and commentators dedicated to investigating the matter, who have suggested everything from Messi's own identity crisis being to blame, to the more plausible fact that Barca's team is simply better at supporting his genius. The fact of the matter is, Messi has spent most of his career trying to win with Argentina, struggling to conquer the affection of his own people, and failing miserably at it. That all seemed to change under the guidance of the young new coach Lionel Scaloni, who carried Argentina into a historic victory at La Copa America in 2021. That's a major South American cup. To say hopes were high for Messi and the Argentine team as they headed off to Qatar would be an understatement. The team was widely seen as a strong contender to make it far in the tournament. There was also a looming deadline. Messi, who's now 35 years old, recently announced this was going to be his last World Cup. Early this morning, the Argentines woke up early to watch the team debut in Qatar against Saudi Arabia. It was widely seen as an easy victory, but the soccer world was shocked at what unfolded in the next 90 or so minutes, a 2-1 loss for Argentina. King Salman of Saudi Arabia declared a public holiday in the country to mark the national team's stunning victory over Lionel Messi's Argentina. The Green Falcons' 2-1 triumph over one of the world's top-ranked teams is among the biggest shock results in the history of the tournament. This will go down as a historic upset by Saudi Arabia, who up until now was seen as an unimpressive contender. Of course, it's more than just about soccer. It always is. For Messi, what is at stake is not just another title under his belt. It's his chance to be a hero back in a homeland that has always shunned him. It's his last cup. It was Saudi Arabia's first effort, but it would not be its last. Just 5 minutes later, Salem Al Taswari scored one of the goals of the tournament to launch the Saudis into astonishing lead. An exceptional save at close range from Mohamed El Owais shortly after preserved the underdog's lead, and the Albiceleste failed to meaningfully threaten for the remainder of this astonishing match. Lionel Messi came close to bookending the statistics for youngest and oldest World Cup goal scorer for Argentina. Having become the youngest at 18 years and 357 days in 2006, he today became the second oldest at 35 years and 151 days. Kick that subscribe button into the goal for more videos like this if you're a true football superfan.